Hello everyone, this is Madame Boom from Madame Boom Crochet. First, let me show you some of the materials I used to make the bag. These are DMC tatting threads, size 80. For the body, I used green and white threads, and for the rainbow charm, I used red, yellow, and blue threads like this. And for the rainbow decoration, I used seed beads of size 11-0 from a brand called Toho. I used a 0.5mm crochet hook, and here is a very important tool, a cap that protects your fingers. As I said before, I work with a silicone cap on top of a fabric cap like this. When I wear a double cap like this, it is thicker and less likely to be pricked by a hook. And since there is no sweat inside, it is easy for me to crochet, so I work like this. And this time I used glue. You can just use regular craft glue that becomes transparent when dry. The glue mixture of glue and water is applied to the bottom of the bag to make the bottom stiff. So we also need a brush to apply the glue mixture to the bottom of the bag, and we need scissors to cut the thread, and the awl we used last time. When making these flowers, there is a hole in the center of the flower. We need this awl to shape it here. So if you have any awl, you can work with it. And after applying the glue mixture to the bottom of the bag, we need to press it down to shape it. For that, it would be good to have something heavy like this. This is a press tool used to press leather, and it is a bit heavy, approximately 1 kilogram. Even if you don't have a press like this, if you have a heavy object with a flat bottom, you can press the bottom of the bag with that object. Oh, and there's one more thing I want to tell you this time. When I crochet, I turn my wrist so much that it sometimes hurts, so I wear a wrist protector. I think any type of wrist protector will work. I work with a protector like this to tighten my wrist and prevent it from moving too much, so it puts a lot less strain on my wrist. Now that we've covered the materials, shall we try making a bag? Here, if you look, there are 35 chains. This is the foundation cord. The parts marked in purple here are the first stitches. For the first round, start by making 2 single crochet stitches in the last stitch of the foundation cord. Make a single crochet in 33 stitches, 1 for each chain, and do 3 single crochets to the last chain. Then, starting from the next stitch, make 33 single crochets on the other side, add a single crochet to the very first stitch of this round, then slip stitch to complete the first round. For the second round, as before, make a single crochet on top of the first single crochet of the first round, and increase in next stitch, 33 single crochets, and 3 of increase, then another 33 single crochets on the other side, 1 increase, add 1 last single crochet to the stitch that made the first single crochet of this round, then slip stitch to complete the second round. For the third round, increase first, single crochet, increase, 33 single crochets, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, another 33 single crochets on the other side. Single crochet, increase, add 1 last single crochet, then slip stitch to complete the third round. For the fourth round, start with a single crochet and do 1 more single crochet, increase 2 single crochets, and 33 single crochets, increase 2 single crochets, increase 2 single crochets, increase 2 single crochets, 33 single crochets, increase 2 single crochets, increase, then slip stitch to complete this round. In the first round, we increased 1 stitch to 3 stitches. Then in the second round, we increased 3 stitches to 6 stitches, 2 stitches each. And in the third round, we increased 3 more stitches to make 6 stitches into 9 stitches. And in the last fourth round, increased 3 more stitches to make 12 stitches. The important point here is that the increasing positions must be distributed differently for each round so that they increase evenly and nicely into a round shape. If the position of the increase is the same, the end will not be round and will be angled like this, so it will not have a pretty shape. So, when increasing, you can distribute the increased stitches evenly in each round so that a pretty round shape can be created. Since I drew the pattern that way, if you follow this pattern, you will be able to make a pretty round bottom. This thread is DMC size 80 and color number 3348. I prepared thicker yarn of a similar color. I think it will be difficult to see if I work with thin thread here, so I will first show you how to make the foundation cord with thicker yarn. Just hold the thread like this at an appropriate length. Then, as if starting a chain stitch, wrap it around the finger once, insert a hook here, pull out the thread, and make a loop like this. And usually, we insert the hook here and make a chain like this, But instead of doing it this way, I'm going to make foundation cord in a slightly different way. Let me explain that. There is this long thread here. Wrap that thread around the hook from front to back like this. Wrap it around and then yarn over. Pull out this thread connected to the yarn ball. Pull through 2, the loop we made when we started, and the loop we just wrapped from front to back. Then you will see this first stitch. Repeat this 35 times, wrap it around, and then yarn over. Pull out this thread connected to the yarn ball through 2. Then you will see 2 chains on the top here. Can you see well? You can work it that way for 35 times in total. We just finished 2 stitches. Then 3, 4, wrap around, yarn over, pull through 2, 5, 34, 35. Here. Now we have foundation cord with 35 stitches. If you look at it from the top, it looks like a chain connected like this, chains from the side view, and same chains in the bottom. We see chain stitches from all 4 directions, so we just made a foundation cord that is much stronger than regular chain stitch cord. Now we are going to work on round 1. We start with 2 single crochets in the very first stitch. If you look here, there are 2 loops here. Among these 2 loops, insert the hook under the top loop here and make 2 single crochets in that loop. 1, 2, then turn your cord this way. You will see the chain next to the stitch you just worked on. Make single crochet in that chain loop. 1 single crochet for each chain loop. First, I'll add a mark on the first stitch you just made. We just made 2 single crochets here. Insert the mark in the very first single crochet stitch like this. And if you look from the top, you see this next stitch. Insert the hook into that chain stitch. Then do 33 single crochets, 1 single crochet for each chain. When you do this 33 single crochets, please enclose the thread end like this. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we just did first single crochet out of 33. Continue making 33 single crochets with enclosing the thread end. 2, 3, 32, 33. We just made 33 single crochets, and there is last stitch from the foundation cord here. We will make 3 single crochets in this stitch, so increase to 3 stitches in the same stitch. Well, it is a bit tight. After increasing the last stitch to 3 stitches, work 33 single crochets in the other side, 1 single crochet for each chain loop just as before. Then you can cut this thread end here like this. Let's do 33 single crochets in the other side. 1, 2, 32, 33. Now we are done with 33 stitches, and you see this very first stitch from the foundation cord, the one we made first 2 single crochets on. Now we add 1 more single crochet on that same stitch. We just made 3 single crochets on the other corner, so we make this corner from 2 to 3. So we add 1 more single crochet to this, so now it has 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Then we are finishing the first round. Remove the mark, remove the hook like this. Then insert the hook from the back to front in this first stitch. Then insert this last loop we just made. Pull through the stitch from front to back. Then you will see these 3 stitches we made. 1, 2, 3. After pulling through like this, insert the hook into the first stitch you just worked on, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you just made first single crochet of second round. We mark on the first stitch here, then let's continue with the second round. We are going to increase these 3 stitches in the corner to 6 stitches, so 2 each in 3 stitches, but we are going to do just 1 single crochet for the first stitch here and 2 stitches in the next loop, then work all the round back to this corner again, then 2 stitches in this corner and 1 more single crochet in the very first stitch to make that increase to 2. It sounds a bit complicated, but we have a reason for this. The reason is that later, when working on the body part by connecting it to the bottom, we want to make sure that the first stitch is in the exact center of the bottom side. So we already did first single crochet here, then make 2 single crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2. Now we have 3 single crochets of this round. Then let's do 33 single crochets, 1 for each loop. 1, 2, 32, 33, done. Now you see these 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. We are going to increase these 3 stitches to 6 stitches. So 2 each in 3 stitches. Then 33 single crochets in the other side. 1, 2, 32, 33. Now we are done with 33 on this side. Now time to increase. 2 single crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, then as I mentioned before, and 1 more single crochet in the very first stitch to make that increase to 2. Now we are finishing the second round. Just as first round, remove the hook. Then insert the hook from the back to front in this first stitch. Then insert this last loop we just made. Pull through the stitch from front to back. Now we are done with second round. Here we can see the nicely made round corners. After pulling through like this, insert the hook into the first stitch you just worked on, just with this yarned over the hook. Yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2. Now you just made first single crochet of third round. We mark on the first stitch here, then let's continue with the third round. 1 more single crochet in the same stitch to increase that stitch. Single crochet in the next stitch, then increase. Then let's do 33 single crochets, 1 for each loop, just as before. 1, 2, 32, 33. Now we are done with 33 on this side. Then for this corner we will make single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet in the next stitch, then increase in the next stitch, single crochet in next stitch again, and increase in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, then increase in the next stitch, then 33 single crochets in the other side, 1 for each. One, 2, 33. After 33 singles, make a single crochet in the next stitch, increase in the next stitch, and 1 last single crochet in the next stitch, then slip stitch to finish this round. First, single crochet here, increase in the next, One last single crochet in the next. Now we are finishing this third round. Just as before, insert the hook from the back to front in this first stitch, then insert this last loop we just made. Pull through the stitch from front to back. Now we are done with third round. We are going to start the fourth round. After pulling through like this, insert the hook into the first stitch you just worked on, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2. Now you just made first single crochet of last round. We mark on the first stitch here. Then let's continue with the fourth round. We are going to make single crochet, then increase, single crochet. We already made the first single crochet. So now single crochet in the next stitch and increase in the next stitch. Then single crochet, one more single crochet to finish this corner, then 33 single crochets, one for each stitch, 1, 2, 32, 33, done. Then for this corner we will make increase, single, single, increase, single, single, increase, single, single, so increase in the next stitch, 2 stitches in the same stitch, then single crochet in the next, single again in the next, then increase again, single, single, increase, single, single, then 33 single crochets in the other side, 1 for each, 1, 2, 32, 33. For this corner we will do increase, 2 of single crochets increase, then slip stitch, so increase stitches first, 2 stitches in the same loop, and single crochet in the next, another single crochet in the next stitch, then one last increase in the very last stitch. Then now we are done with all stitches from this last round. Now we are done finishing this fourth round by inserting the hook from the back to front in this first stitch. Then insert this last loop we just made, pull through the stitch from front to back. In this way we have done the slip stitch the way I do, and we have now completed the bottom part. By working to evenly distribute the increasing position like this, both sides were finished well with pretty round corners. From now on we're going to work with thin threads, the threads we were supposed to work with for this bag. I already have that made here. This is the bottom crocheted with thin thread. Can you see it well? From now on I'll work with this. Let me show you a comparison of the two. This one is made with thick yarn and this one is made with thin thread. Isn't it pretty? Now that we've finished the bottom, we're going to do some glue work to make the bottom a little stiffer. For the glue mixture, I mix regular craft glue and water in a 2:1 ratio. If you want a stiffer finish, you can mix a little more glue or apply it several times. Even if I apply just 1 layer of this glue mixture, I can get the stiffness that I want. With that in mind, make the glue mixture at the desired ratio, then apply the glue mixture all over the bottom part, like this. Spread it evenly, like this. When applying glue mixture to the bottom part, we need to apply it to the back side where it will go inside the bag. If you apply it on the outer side, it becomes transparent when it dries and is less visible, but it is still noticeable. So apply all over the back side. After applying all the glue mixture, press down with a heavy object until it dries, flat and neat. I personally have a turtle made of brass like this, and it is quite heavy. So I press down with this and leave it for a few hours until the bottom part dries flat and neat. After finishing the glue work, we will continue to work on the body. Before making the bag body, I will first explain the pattern. There are 2 patterns that I attached to the description box. The first pattern is for the base of the body. So if you look here, there are 45 stitches in the front side. The back also has 45 stitches. There is no separate pattern for the back side. Because the back side is just done with a double crochet, 45 stitches per round, I didn't think a separate pattern would be needed. So I made a pattern only for the front side. If you look at the pattern of the front side here, we are working a total of 18 rounds. All stitches are double crocheted. And there are holes in the middle like this. These are the holes where we will work the flowers. For these holes, instead of double crocheting, make 2 chain stitches, and then we continue by double crocheting in the next stitch. Then these 2 stitches become empty and a hole is created. And when working on the stitch above the hole in the next round, if you look at the symbols here, it says to double crochet with back loop only. This means insert the hook only into the back stitch, not the front stitch, and double crochet with back loop only. Then there will be a front stitch left, and we will later make a chain stitch on the remaining front stitch to make a flower. So in this way, you can work on the body from the front to the back while emptying the stitches in the areas I marked. And again, there are no holes in the back side. After making the body base, we will work on the flowers in this way. I will zoom in and show you one flower here. If you look here, we will start with a single crochet in the stitch on the bottom left, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a total of 5 slip stitches, making a total of 6 stitches, including the single crochet we did at the beginning. When working on the slip stitch on this bottom, we will use both loops. And on the left and right, we will make stitches with 1 thread from double crochets, and for the top, we will make stitches using only the front loop remaining from the previous back loop only work. So we will be making a total of 6 stitches, and we need to work counterclockwise like this. Do a slip stitch on the first stitch, then chain 2, double crochet on the same stitch, then chain 2 and slip stitch in the next stitch. Now that we have 1 petal, and we repeat this, chain 2 again, double crochet in the same stitch, chain 2, then slip stitch in the next stitch. Make a total of 6 petals in this way. Now that I have explained the patterns, I will show you in more detail how to make them through crocheting. Now if you look here, the bottom is made flat and neat. This is the outside, and this is the inside with glue work. So a stiff and flat bottom was completed. Now we're going to work on the first round of the body, but it may not be visible with thin thread, so I'll show you again with thick yarn. Now there is a slip stitch done like this on the first stitch. The first round will be back loop only with 45 double crochets on the front and 45 double crochets on the back for a total of 90 stitches. Back loop only means that there are 2 loops, 1 front and 1 back, and the hook should be inserted into the middle of them, and crochet only on the back loop. Insert the hook into the middle of this chain loop, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, pull through 2, then this is made like 1 single crochet. Insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have chain 2 length, half double crochet. Again, insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have chain 3 length double crochet. This is the first stitch of front side. Including this stitch, make a total of 45 stitches on the front and 45 stitches on the back. From the second stitch, just do a regular double crochet with back loop only. Let me crochet some stitches. Yarn over, insert the hook under the back loop only, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we just made second double crochet stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook under the back loop only, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 3 double crochet stitches in total. Please do a total of 90 in this way. I will work with you. 89, 90. Now we have 90 double crochets, and we will finish the first round by connecting this last stitch to the first one. We can make the connection the same way we did for the bottom part. You see this very first stitch from this round. Insert the hook from the back to front in this first stitch. Then insert this last loop we just made. Pull through the stitch from front to back. Now we just finished the last slip stitch for the first round. From the second round we will do regular double crochets with both loops. Insert the hook into the first stitch you just worked on. Yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2. Then this is made like one single crochet. Next, insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have chain 2 length half double crochet. Again, insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have chain 3 length double crochet. This is the first stitch of second round. Just regular double crochet from here. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 3 stitches for second round. From the second round we need to crochet while making holes in the middle of the flowers. So for the second round we will leave the 7th and 8th stitches empty. Let me show you that part. 4, 5, 6. We made 6 double crochets, and after that we will leave the 7th and 8th empty, so just make 2 chains. 1, 2, 2 chains like this, then skip 7th and 8th loops and do regular double crochet on 9th loop. 9, 10. Like this. As you can see, there is a hole in the 7th and 8th stitches. In this way, we can work the center hole of the flower using chain stitches instead of double crochets, since there are no flowers on the back side, so just 45 double crochets each round. For the front side, double crochet while making holes according to the pattern. I will continue the work. Now, here the second round has finished. To show you how to crochet the top of the center hole of the flower, I'll work the third round together. First we will finish the second round by connecting this last stitch to the first one. Insert the hook from the back to front in this first stitch, then insert this last loop we just made, pull through the stitch from front to back. Now we just finished second round. When doing this last slip stitch, we need to pull the thread a little tight, otherwise the space between the first stitch and the last stitch may appear a bit large, so please work as tightly as possible. Insert the hook into the first stitch you just worked on, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2. Next, insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have chain 3 length double crochet. This is the first stitch of third round. Mark the first stitch with a ring, just regular double crochet from here. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Four, 5, 6. Now we have 6 double crochets. In the second round, we made holes using chain stitches for the 7th and 8th loops. I'll show you how to work the top of those chains. You do the same double crochets, but with back loop only for those 2 stitches. So yarn over, insert the hook under the back loop, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more. Yarn over, insert the hook under the back loop, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So the reason we double crochet like this is because we need loops to stitch later when making flowers, and we will crochet on top of the 2 remaining front loops. Now let's move on to the thin thread and continue crocheting. So now I am working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th round. As you can see from the pattern, the 7th round is to crochet 45 stitches in the front and 45 stitches in the back without making any holes. So double crochet all the stitches on this side and double crochet with back loop only on the top of the hole here. In this way, we work all 18 rounds with double crochet. Now we have finished all 18 rounds. A total of 11 holes are made like this. The pattern originally has a total of 12 holes to make flowers. However, since I was going to attach a leather label to the right corner, I only made 11 holes in total. Please work with that in mind. Now we're going to work on the final round, which I'll show you again using thick yarn. First, let's finish the 18th round with slip stitch. Same as before, insert the hook from the back to front in this first stitch. Then insert this last loop we just made, pull through the stitch from front to back. We will finish the body of the bag with a twisted single crochet. Insert the hook into the first loop, yarn over, pull through, and originally we just yarn over, pull through 2 to make a single crochet, but this time we won't do that. Lift the hook a little and then turn the hook counterclockwise like this, then yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have first twisted single crochet stitch. I will show you some more. Insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, lift the hook a little, and then turn the hook counterclockwise like this. Then yarn over, pull through 2. Work all 45 stitches on the front like this. Again, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, lift the hook a little, and then turn the hook counterclockwise like this. Then yarn over, pull through 2. There is a reverse single crochet, and the result is similar to this, and it is crocheted backwards from left to right. But I usually use this method because it is easier for me to work in the original direction. You can work all 90 stitches in this way. Then you will see a twisted pattern like this. So, if you work the last edge of the bag body like this, you get a neat and unique finish. So I use this method a lot when finishing bags. So the last stitch, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, lift the hook a little, turn the hook counterclockwise like this, then yarn over, pull through 2. Now we are doing with all twisted single crochets. Cut the remaining thread and pull the thread out. And we're going to connect this last stitch to the first stitch. You will see 2 twisted loops in this first stitch. 1, 2. Insert the tapestry needles under both loops. If you pull the thread as much as possible, the last stitch and the first stitch will stick together like this. The gap between the 2 has become similar to the gap between other stitches, right? Then, of the 2 loops we passed through earlier, insert the needle under the right loop and pull out the thread to the back like this. Then it will be finished so nicely that we won't even know where the seams are. Then weave the remaining thread to the back like this. When weaving the remaining thread, do not sew in only one direction. If you have weaved downward, weave upward again to make sure the end of the thread is fixed and not unraveled. And always finish by cutting the end of the thread close to your work. Then the start and end are connected so neatly that you don't even know where the first and last stitches are, right? Then the bag body is now completed. We're going to add flowers on this. I will be working with white thread. The thread I will use is DMC's color number 712. It's a soft off-white thread, and it's a color I personally really like. When showing how to crochet a flower, I think the white thread will be a bit hard to see, so I'm going to show it with hot pink yarn like this. So I'll show you how to add flowers using this thick pink yarn. When crocheting a flower, you will use a total of 6 stitches around this hole, 2 stitches from the bottom, and the remaining 2 front loop stitches from the top. And on the left and right, we will make stitches with 1 strand from double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total of 6 stitches. We will use 6 stitches for each petal. so there will be a total of 6 petals. The first stitch in round 1 will be a single crochet, and the remaining 5 stitches will be a slip stitch. I wanted to use a stronger stitch for the first single crochet, so the bottom stitch is the only one made of 2 loops, so I start the first stitch with the bottom loops, work a total of 6 stitches counterclockwise, like this. I will show how to start the first single crochet stitch. Hold the thread like this, hang this thread on your finger like this, and turn the hook counterclockwise while lifting it from the bottom of the thread to the top. Then a loop is made like this. Insert the hook into the first stitch from bottom to top. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have first single crochet stitch. Next we are going to do slip stitch. So insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and pull through again. Now we have 1 single crochet and 1 slip stitch. You will be working on this remaining thread by enclosing it in the second round, so just leave it behind for now. And on this side of the double crochet, insert a hook into 1 thread, yarn over, pull through. When doing slip stitch, make it a little loose to make it easier to work with later. Now we have 3 stitches, 1 single, 2 slip stitches. Next, there are 2 front loops remaining at the top. Make 2 slip stitches here, 1 each, yarn over, pull through 1 more time. Yarn over, pull through. For the last slip stitch, use 1 strand of double crochet on this side. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. Now we have 6 stitches. We'll crochet 1 petal in each of these 6 stitches. You see this first single crochet stitch here, slip stitch on that. Insert the hook under the both loops, yarn over, pull through, then chain 2, double crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 2, then slip stitch again into the next stitch, insert the hook under the second stitch, both loops, yarn over, and pull through. Now we have a petal, chain 2 again, double crochet into the same second stitch, yarn over, insert the hook, please enclose this remaining thread from previous round, yarn over, pull through the loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 2, insert the hook under the third stitch, both loops again, do slip stitch. Now we have 2 petals, then chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch, third stitch. Don't forget to enclose this remaining thread when you do double crochet. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 2, insert the hook in the next stitch, fourth one, do slip stitch, then chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 2, insert the hook in the next stitch, do slip stitch. I think I crocheted a little tight. When doing your first round slip stitches, crochet loosely to make the work easier, then chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch, then chain 2, slip stitch into the next stitch, then chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch, then chain 2, slip stitch into the very first stitch, then cut the thread and pull through. Then there is an enclosed thread end here, not the thread I just pulled through. Just cut that thread close to the work like this. Since this thread end is enclosed like this, it will be fixed well. And the thread we just pulled out will be weaved with a tapestry needle. As you can see here, the thread should not pass through the hole in the center, so insert the needle into the first petal from back to front and pull it like this. Then insert into the next stitch and pull out this way. Then insert the needle again into the next stitch from the back and pull out. In this way you can weave by inserting and pulling the needle around the petal. When the thread has been weaved 5 to 6 times, cut it close to the work with scissors. Then a cute flower bloomed around the hole. Just add flowers to every hole. So after we finish the flower work, I'll show you how to make bag straps. Now, after weaving all the remaining threads at the back, we have a total of 11 cute flowers. However, although there are 11 flowers in full bloom, if you look closely, the flowers are a bit crooked and the shape in the center is not consistent. Let me show you how to finish this more neatly. Now, we're going to mix water and craft glue 1 to 1 to make a glue mixture. Mix well and use this to give the flower a neat shape. Now we need an awl. If you look here, the center of the flower is a bit small, wrinkled, and not pretty. So put a little bit of glue mixture on the end of the awl like this. Apply a little glue into the hole in the center of the flower and spread the glue inside the hole. If you insert an awl and wait a little until the shape is set, the hole will be a little clearer, right? You can make this hole the size you want. So with the help of this glue mixture, shape the center of the flower neatly like this. Just shape each piece carefully. The flower shape will become round and pretty. And we finish the flowers by weaving the remaining thread to the back. So to prevent the thread from unraveling, apply the glue mixture like this to the back side as well. If the shape of the petal looks uneven, pull it little by little and shape it so that it is even and pretty. Then we will work on the other flowers in this way. Now the bag body is complete. The original pattern had one more flower here, but I wanted to attach a label, so I removed one flower and added a label instead. If you want to work on a label like this, you can put the label here instead of the flower, or just work with the flower according to the pattern. I'll show you how to make a bag handle with thick yarn. This is the same bag handle that I made during the first granny square bag tutorial. This time, I think it will be easier to understand if I show you how to work with thick yarn. First, leave some extra thread to sew the bag later. Make a loop around the finger like this and chain 3 in there. 1, 2, 3. Don't tighten this loop, just hold it like this. We'll pull this loop later. The bag handle will be worked with 60 stitches of half double crochet in 2 rows. Instead of starting the first row with a chain row, we'll start it right away with a half double crochet row. Let me show you how to do it. Yarn over, insert the hook into the very first chain, yarn over, pull through that chain. You see 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull through just 1 loop. This loop you just made is the chain loop for the first half double crochet. Yarn over, now pull through all 3 to make the first half double crochet. You just made the first half double crochet in the first row. The 3 chain stitches made before this do not count. I'll show you how to do the second half double crochet. Yarn over. If you look at the top, there is a chain loop like this. Remember how we made a chain loop for the first half double crochet? That chain loop. Insert the hook under that chain loop, both loops. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over again, pull through just 1 for the chain loop. Then yarn over, pull through all 3 for the second half double crochet. Let's do 2 more. Yarn over, insert the hook under the second chain loop we just made. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over again, pull through just 1 for the chain loop. Then yarn over, pull through all 3 for the half double crochet. Now we have 3 half double crochet stitches. Yarn over, insert the hook under the second chain loop we just made, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through just 1 for the chain loop, then yarn over, pull through all 3 for the half double crochet. Now we have 4 half double crochet stitches. Insert your finger into the starting loop you first made and pull it out. Then there will be no knots at the end, so the shape will be nice and smooth. In this way, we will work a total of 60 half double crochet. We need to work on 60 stitches, but since this is a sample made with thick yarn, I showed you about 10 stitches first. Now let's work on the second row to make the bag handle a little wider. If you look at the crochet we worked on loops at the top. When working on the second row, we will work on the loops below this. So turn it so the bottom is facing up. Only the first stitch is worked a little differently. So take a closer look. Leave the loop on the hook as is. Insert the hook from the front to the back under this last loop of the first row. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 2. And of the 2 loops you just pulled through, insert a hook only under the left loop. Yarn over, pull through. You see 2 loops again. Yarn over, pull through all 2. Now you have the first half double crochet in the second row, and from this point on we work 1 half double crochet per loop for a total of 60, including the first stitch you just made. Regular half double crochet from the second one. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we have 2 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we have 3 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we have 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. Make 60 half double crochet like this in the second row. When the second row is finished, just cut this thread, leaving enough to sew on the bag, and pull out. Now I will crochet with thin thread. Now the bag handles are done. Please make a total of 2 bag handles. Once the 2 bag handles are completed, we will sew them to the bag body. Just sew 1 piece each on the front and back sides of the bag in the desired location. Sew the bag handles just below the top twisted single crochet round. If you sew the bag handles 1 stitch at a time there, the stitches will not be noticeable from the front and you will be able to finish it beautifully. Once you have finished sewing the bag handles, cut the thread and weave it inside the bag to hide it. Sew all 4 places and attach both bag handles. Now it is all done. Just making a bag like this is pretty, but we are going to make it even prettier by adding a rainbow charm to the bag. So I'll show you how to make a rainbow charm. First, I will explain the pattern. We'll start with the magic ring. For the first round, you will do 7 half double crochets inside the magic ring. Then we are going to finish that round with a chain stitch at the end. For the second round, change the color and make 1 half double crochet, then increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There will be a total of 13 stitches. As you can see here, it is a back loop only round, so we work on the back loop only. For the third round, it is also a back loop only round. We start with 2 half double crochet stitches, then increase half double crochet, 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 increase, then chain stitch at the end. After crocheting the rainbow, we will add a tassels to the bottom. At the top, we will make a large loop with 35 chains in the middle stitch. I will explain in more detail while crocheting with thick yarn. Let's start with the first round of rainbow charm. We will make the magic ring by wrapping the thread twice like this. Usually a magic ring is made by wrapping the thread once, but I don't like the magic ring to become loose in the middle of work, so I prefer wrapping it twice. In the first round we will do 7 half double crochets in this magic ring. Only the first stitch is a little different, so please look carefully. Insert the hook under the thread we are holding and turn it counterclockwise. Insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through those 2. Now we have chain 1 length stitch. Insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have chain 2 length half double crochet, and this is the first half double crochet of the first round. Now we will do 6 more half double crochets to finish this round. From now, we do regular half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through 3. Now we have 2 half double crochets, yarn over, insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through 3. Now we have 3 half double crochets, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through 3. Just work all 7 stitches like this. After finishing them, make a chain, cut the thread, leaving about the length of your finger, and pull it out. We are done with the first round. We will close this magic ring later after we work on the second round. We're going to start the second round. The second round is back loop only. If you look from above here, you will see these chains, front loop, back loop. We will work by inserting a hook only in the back loop. The first stitch is a half double crochet, and we will work it exactly as we did the first stitch of the first round. Insert the hook under the thread we are holding and turn it a little counterclockwise. Insert the hook under the back loop, yarn over, pull through. We have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through those 2. Insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have the first half double crochet of the second round, and please enclose this remaining thread end from now. From the second stitch, we are going to make 6 increase stitches, 2 half double crochets for each of 6 stitches, so 12 in total. Yarn over, insert the hook under the next back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through all 3, again, yarn over, insert the hook under the same back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through all 3. Now we have 3 half double crochets in total. 1 half double crochet, 1 increase. Please increase the next stitch as well. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, and increase in the next stitch. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2. Now we have 1 last stitch left. Increase in that too. 1, 2. So total of 13 stitches for the second round. After finishing them, make a chain, cut the thread leaving about the length of your finger, and pull it out. And then, at this point, we're going to close this magic ring. There are 2 loops on the magic ring. So if we pull the thread end here, like this, among these 2 loops, there will be 1 loop that becomes smaller. This loop. Please pull this loop first. Pull this loop and close the other loop like this. Please close it as tightly as possible so that the magic ring disappears. After we close this loop, we pull the end of this thread and close the remaining loop. Then, the magic ring is finished with 2 loops, so it does not come loose easily, and we will finish the second round by pulling the thread. We will weave the remaining thread of the first round later on the rainbow backside. Can you see this thread that is enclosed up to the last stitch when working on the second round? The second round color thread. Please pull this a little like this too. Make a pretty rainbow by shaping it well. Now, there are 2 beautiful rounds of the rainbow. We're going to start the third round. The third round is also back loop only round. The first stitch is a half double crochet like the previous round. Insert the hook under the thread we are holding and turn it a little counterclockwise. Insert the hook under the back loop, yarn over, pull through. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through those 2. Insert a hook under the left loop of the 2 loops we just pulled through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Second stitch is also half double crochet into the back loop only. And please enclose the remaining thread end while working on the third round. Then we'll repeat the increase and half double crochet 5 times. Increase, half double crochet. Increase, half double crochet 5 times like this. We will start with the increase stitch. Increase on third stitch, 2 half double crochets, half double crochet on fourth, increase on fifth, half double crochet on sixth, increase on 7th, half double crochet on 8th, increase on 9th, half double crochet on 10th, increase on 11th, half double crochet on 12th, and for the last stitch, increase again in 13th stitch. Now we have 19 stitches total. After finishing them, make a chain. Cut the thread, leaving about the length of your finger, and pull it out. Pull this enclosed thread like before. Make a pretty rainbow by shaping it well. Now we have a cute rainbow on our hands. We're going to finish it off by attaching some tassels underneath it. I'll show you how to add tassels. First, we are going to weave these remaining threads. If you look here, you can leave the enclosed threads in each round as is. Since these threads are coming out in the same direction as the tassel, they will go into the tassel together. We'll weave the threads on the outer line of the circle onto this back side. Just weave along the loop on the back and cut it close to the work. Same for the second round. Enclosed thread will go into the tassel together, so leave as is. Weave the threads on the outer line of the circle onto this back side and cut it close to the work. Same for the last round. Weave the threads on the outer line of the circle onto this back side. You can put this thread together in the tassels, but the direction the thread comes out of the rainbow is different from the direction of the tassel, so it is difficult to make a pretty shape. So we are now going to cut it close to the work. Enclosed thread will go into the tassel together, so leave as is. Now we have a finished rainbow here. First, I will tell you how to make tassels. This is a large size sample, but when making miniatures, it looks good with 4 threads each. So cut this thread into 4 strands. We'll add tassels of the same color under each rainbow. Insert the hook into the loop from bottom to top, then hook like this in the middle of these tassels and pull it out again through the loop. Then make a large loop like this, pull out the tassels inside this loop like this, and then pull the thread to close the loop. Then pretty tassels are made. And we also put this thread that we left before into the loop before closing it, so that it blends into the tassels. And please close this. I close each strand one by one. If you work like that, you can create pretty tassels. Please add the tassels in the same color as each rainbow. Rainbow with tassels is done, but we have one more step to go. After adding all the tassels to the rainbow, wet it with water and shape it neatly. This is thread, so when you wet it with water, it becomes neat like this. After making the tassels neatly, cut them to the desired length to complete the charm. Now we have a cute mini rainbow charm. And here we will make a loop with chain stitches. The last third round has 19 stitches. Then the stitch in the very center is the 10th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will work with back loop only on this 10th stitch. For this, we just do 35 chain stitches. Insert the hook under the back loop from front to back. Yarn over, pull through, chain 1. Make 35 tight chains like this. Then cut the thread leaving a finger length and pull it out. There is a chain attached to the rainbow, and I will add seed bead on this. I use beads from a brand called Toho in a silver color with a slight gold tint. If you have any pretty beads, you can use them. Insert the bead into the chain here, pass through the chain and insert it to the end like this. Then insert the thread into the hole of the bead again and pull it to create a loop like this. The bead is at the bottom and a loop is created above it, right? And there is the beginning and end of the thread behind here. Tie these two together so that the loop does not come loose. Tie them at least twice, and weave the remaining thread at the back. When weaving, if you do it in one direction, the thread may become loose. So if you weave to the left and then to the right, it will not fall out easily even if you pull the thread, so it would be good to finish it that way. Today we made a little flower bag with a rainbow charm like this. If there is anything you do not understand or have questions about, please leave a comment. I will reply in as much detail as possible. Thank you so much for watching this long tutorial video. See you next time with a tutorial video for the new bag. Thank you so much and bye-bye. 이렇게 잘라줍니다.
엄마가 만든 가방이에요.
자, 그러면 이렇게
엄마 가방이 예쁘죠?
잘 말했어, 봄이. 엄마가 이제 한번
꽃가방이라서 예쁘죠? 꽃도 많이 붙어 있어요. 왜 웃어?
봄이가 귀여워서 웃었어.